And welcome back to Let's Play Jak and Daxter. Last time we ascended to the heights of Snowy Mountain, and now we're going underground as we enter the Spider Caves, the penultimate main level of Jak and Daxter. Of course, we've got two proper levels after this one, the Lava Tube, and then the final level, which we'll wait until we actually get there to say what that is. Anyways, heading into the Spider Cave, we've got a lot to deal with. Obviously, we've got spiders. One of the handful of the enemies in the game that actually justify the existence of the uppercut move is that instantly kills them. And now that I know I can dash punch into uppercuts, that makes taking them out so much easier. The Spider Caves also revolve heavily around Yellow Eco. This is probably the most we'll ever see Yellow Eco used, and it's the only time, I think Daxter, he might point it out if you wait too long, but we can go into first-person mode here to use our Yellow Eco to blast these crawling lurkers that are going along these poles. We need to blast every single one of these guys, and they have two segments that you have to take out in order to get a power cell from them. Over there is one of the Dark Eco crystals that Samos mentioned. We can just blast it from over here to trigger its explosion. After a couple of seconds of flashing, it'll blow up. Other Dark Eco crystals, you just have to touch them, and then their explosion cycle will begin. These guys kind of move around the tree poles in erratic patterns. Now, we can hit most of these guys from here, but it is quite difficult to do so, so it's better to go around to different Yellow Eco vents and take advantage of different vantage points you can get. Also note that a lot of these guys drop Precursor orbs upon their defeat. And you know what? I can probably hit this guy from right here, so we'll just take him out real quick. A lot of them are dangling out, and then you just have to hit them to get them to start crawling along, and you'll be able to blast them as they go through. As you can see, this guy is a bit farther away, so we do have to account for the travel time with our Yellow Eco Blast, so we want to find a good spot to just wing shots at and hopefully nail him, so come on. I'm having a really tough time with this guy. Yeah, it's a little tricky. That aiming is very oversensitive. I'm making the lightest nudges to the analog stick there, and it is just going all over the place. There we go. Probably should have waited on doing that one, but I felt the desire to just kill him right now. Now, there is something else we can do with the Yellow Eco starting out here, and we want to move quick, so let's just long jump over this way, get down to here, make our way around this, and we actually want to head back out of the Spider Cave. I'm going to be cutting it a bit close here since I'm going a little slow, but hopefully it's not too big a deal. Oh man, making a bunch of mistakes here. Want to quickly jump up these platforms. Do not want to get any ledge grabs. That would, oh no. Oh wait! Yes, I got it, just barely. Last possible second, you can carry some Yellow Eco back to the entrance of the Spider Cave and hit that crate that I pointed out a couple videos ago to get the last power cell of Volcanic Crater. So now we are done with that, and now we can actually explore Spider Caves proper. I thought for sure I had messed that up, but I just barely had enough left to get it. Anyways, like I said, these crawling lurkers can drop Precursor orbs, so this gives us a convenient excuse to come back for some of these. Also gives us a convenient excuse to punch that spider right in the face. Spiders, punch them. Just a little reference for those of you angry video game nerd fans in the audience. What am I, posting a video in 2008? Anyway, another Precursor orb to grab over here, and we're going to mostly go about this area in the intended route, because there are a number of Precursor orbs you want to grab along the way. There are faster ways to just move around this place to take out the crawling lurkers in a relatively efficient time frame, but that would take us out of the way of these Precursor orbs, so let's just go here. Also takes us to the Scout Fly, so let's just bust this open, get this guy freed, and move on our way. Heading down these little platforms here, we got this guy crawling in. We've got this Yellow Eco that we can grab right here, and note that the path split off over there. You probably noticed that. We do want to go that way first, but let's take care of these crawling lurkers while we happen to be in the vicinity. If this guy could come a little lower, please. Fine, I'll try and blast up. Yeah, the very, very particular spots you have to shoot at to hit these guys can be quite annoying. Luckily, I was able to get that guy right there. Let's jump up here. There's some very annoying to grab Precursor orbs here. Let's just get right up on this guy and blast him point blank. And then this puts us in a good position to fire some shots at this guy. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to take him out. If not, It's not a big deal. Okay, got him. Good. That was pretty nice. I actually called out where he was going to land pretty perfectly, or where he was going to crawl out. Let's get some of these precursor orbs while we're here. Grab some yellow eco, because we are going to need it for this upcoming section. Do a quick roll jump over there to get into this area, and we've got some moving platforms here. If you're a bit more daring than I'm going to be, just because I'm trying to get through this without causing too many mistakes to slow me down, you can do a series of long jumps to get across these, and it looks pretty cool if you do it right. I'm not cool enough to do that, though, so I'm just going to do it safe and simple. Get those, use that yellow eco to bust open those crates to get those precursor orbs, and in this pool of water here, we've got our second dark eco crystal. First time in a... Yes, I know, Daxter. First time in a long while that we actually had to use the dive function of swimming. Swimming gameplay doesn't come up very much in Jak and Daxter. You can ride a platform over here, but with a just a double jump and a spin kick, you get enough air time in order to grab that ledge. That allows us to blow up another dark eco crystal, and now we can head into the dark area of the spider caves. You hit these big chunks of, I guess they're like crystallized green eco. They will light up and brighten the area for you. Though, sorry, Daxter, I'm just talking over you so much, but he's also so slow to talk. Now, this is just an area where everything is kind of just in a harsh black outline. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong button. Jak, hit this guy. There we go. I didn't need to do that, but you know, I just felt like it. Yes, I know, Daxter, but this is one of those areas where everything is just kind of in a harsh black shadow, rather than actually being darkness. So if you have your gamma high enough, you don't really need to hit any of these, but if you're moving along, it does help a little bit, particularly with one section that's coming up. Over here, we've got our next scout fly, and here we've got some platforms that might be a little tricky to see in the dark since they're moving along. No. I was just trying to do something cool there, but the angle wasn't quite right, so I ended up just making a fool of myself. I almost made a fool of myself again right then and there, but hey, that's the kind of thing that you watch these videos for, right? I don't know what anybody watches my videos for, actually. I should hold a poll. Actually, no, I won't, because I like to do things my own way. That's right, I reject your feedback. What was I talking about? Anyway, moving along the spider caves here. Just caught this at the right cycle to catch it up as it's going up. Over here, we've got our last moving platform to go across. Got a couple of baby spiders hanging out over here. No problem for us. Let's just do a double jump into spin kick to get up here and grab the power cell in the dark caves. Note that there are also 5 dark eco crystals all together in the spider caves, and we've already blown up 4 of them. So the next one we find will spit out a power cell for us. Good to know, good to know. Heading down this way, and now we're low enough I can just do a spin kick. The perspective was a little weird there, made it hard to tell how far off the ground I was. Now we can just take these platforms back to the central area of the spider cave. No! I said we can take... Oh, okay, checkpoint decided to just death warp me. That was a little bit of tech there to speed things up. Let's just do a uppercut jump over here in order to get back over this area. We don't need the yellow eco. We've hit every... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Well, I say... Luckily, that checkpoint still takes us back up to the area. As long as we haven't hit a checkpoint that puts us at a lower level, that's not a big deal. It's just annoying, and it makes me look like a rube. And I don't enjoy looking like a rube. Anyway, let's just make sure we get all the precursor orbs from the crawling lurkers that we happen to blast while we're over here. Looks like we're good there. We're also in position to grab the power cell that we can use these moving platforms to get to. We want to move to this one over here. Dude, oh no! Make sure you're actually lined up with the platform properly and that you don't just fall off the edge with your tippy toes. As you can see, I am amazing at this game. And also, this is a very easy level to not die in. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's grab our power cell right here, get our reward for moving through those platforms, and a little bit of reparation for all of the times that I fell into the dark eco. Now let's just jump over this way, grab this yellow eco here, and we're conveniently positioned to start blasting on this crawling lurker. So let's just get him taken care of. Definitely want to make sure you're standing in a good spot so that the yellow eco vent does not obscure your view. Looks like we already killed that one over there. I just need to find the next one. There he is. Knew I was forgetting one from the central area. Now we just need to wait for him to get into a good spot. If I called him, yes! And that should, yes, be the remainder of the precursor orbs that we need to get from these guys, as well as the power cell. We are looking good.
Shoot better if you aim through your goggles.
Daxter, we're already past that point. Jeez, you are so behind. What is wrong with you, Daxter? Do we need to check you in for some early onset dementia or something? Anyway, let's just get this scout fly cracked open here, grab these precursor orbs, and now there are a bunch of sections of the spider caves that we need to drop down to check out. Let's just do a long jump over here. Almost threw myself into the dark eco, but I just wanted to fake you out there, scare you a little bit, just to keep you on your toes. Make sure that you are raptly attent with my videos and that you're screaming out to make sure that I don't die. Am I being weird here? I don't care. Anyways, there's our power cells. Sometimes you just gotta pad things out as you are tediously backtracking through sections of the level you've already completed. Heading over this way, we've got more precursor orbs to grab, so let's just do so. Get these things nice and snug in our backpack, or whatever Jak has, some kind of satchel, or perhaps he just stuffs it down the back of his shirt. Over here, we've got another scout fly to grab, so let's make sure we get this fella before we forget about him. Only 2 more to go, and we'll be getting them in rapid succession once we reach them, but we do have a little bit more of the level to go through before we get to that point. Heading over this way, there's this little extended section with these moving platforms, but there's really not much here. There's just a few precursor orbs. Again, just trying to scare you there. No, that wasn't me almost killing myself. That was just a little bit of tension to make the video a bit more exciting. I just want to take one quick sweep around with my goggles to make sure that I didn't miss any precursor orbs. The draw distance on this game is pretty good for that, so you can usually tell just fine if you've missed any. Now we're going to power up with yellow eco, and we are going to make our way over to that. Oh god. Once again, just trying to scare you, over to this trail here. We're going to blast that spider just for fun, continuing our cruelty to animals and arachnids. Grab these precursor orbs here. That's why we need the yellow eco. We can also blast that dark eco crystal, blow it up preemptively, and once this one explodes,
That was the last dark eco crystal.
we get those dark eco crystals crushed, and we get the power cell for doing so, and I get a silver trophy, so now I can be happy. Unfortunately for us, Samos does not have anything to chastise us over this time. Looks like he's finally got some positive things to say to us. That was just a little bit of showing off there, and totally not me getting lucky. What's this thing here? Must connect to something, but we'll have to find out what. Over here, you may see in the distance, we've got a rather annoying enemy. Not annoying in how we have to deal with him, it's just annoying in that we have to wait until he decides to be vulnerable. This is a drill lurker. He wanders towards you with his drill. That drill has a massive hitbox. Your only real recourse, if you don't want to try and finagle your way to jump around him, is to just wait for him to get bored after he turns off the drill and turns around. Then you can just jump up and spin kick him in the back of the head. And check out this area here. It's that thing in the center, I wonder. Well, I'm sure that's nothing we have to worry about. Now, you probably saw that big, maze of scaffolding and that precursor orb trail leading onto the initial ramp, but we want to head this way first. This is a yellow eco vent that if you did not open the vents in Snowy Mountain, once again, I'm just talking over Daxter all the time. If you did not open the vents in Snowy Mountain, that yellow eco vent would not be open, and the main reason that stinks is that you would not be able to get these precursor orbs here. You would have to go back to Snowy Mountain to get it opened up. It's very easy to find yourself in that situation, because if you don't know you can just buy the power cells from the miners to get the gondola powered up, you will just think you have no choice but to backtrack to get it. Man, Daxter, you are just so terrible with the timing of your comments. I'm always in the middle of things. It's almost like I don't shut up, ever. Anyway, back to the scaffolding area. Once again, we are going to be ignoring the scaffolding because there's a little bit off to the side that we want to take care of first. So, instead of going up the initial ramp, we're just going to head to the left of it and continue straight ahead. You probably see that blue eco in the distance, that platform moving up. We want to head that way, and we've got a bit of an annoying jump to make here. We take this blue eco, and then we just kind of have to take a leap of faith because there is no way to maneuver your camera downward to actually see where the heck you're going. You just have to know where that launch pad is and how to get to it. Also, I looked way cooler than I intended to do there. That was just pure luck. I kind of wish I wasn't going backwards here. Luckily, that's not a big deal. We just want to get all of these precursor orbs in this area. And if you're a little bit more clean than I was, you can do this in a bit of a smoother motion. I'm not that clean, though, so we'll just do it a nice and safe way. Oh, God! Yeah, the hit detection on these posts leaves something to be desired every now and again. Fortunately, the last one, as long as you time it right, launches you directly into the blue eco platform that takes you up to a platform with a power cell. Now we could jump onto the scaffolding from over here and get one of the scout flies right now, but we're just going to go up the scaffolding the intended way because, as you can imagine, there are a number of precursor orbs to grab along the way, and we want to get all of them, just for the satisfaction of getting that cool 100% marker on our save file. Again, I could do a long jump to get over there, but there are precursor orbs on the intended path, so we're just going to wait for this guy to move his fat ass out of the way, and then kick him in the back of the head. And same again for this guy. Come on, don't take so long. And then take Jack's Feet of Fury. Be careful with timing your jumps there. It can be very easy to end up just flying into these guys and damaging yourself without actually kicking them. Over here, we'll grab another yellow eco, or not. It's not a big deal. What I do want to do is I want to grab one of these yellow ecos, and I just want to blast this guy so we don't have to deal with him, jump around those fire jets so I don't have to worry about them, and we will just continue along this way. Ah, come on. Yeah, we've got these little grinders here, and if you happen to jump on them, intentionally or unintentionally, come on! Oh god, oh god, oh god. It's been a while since we've had a health death here.
While you're down there, could you rub my feet?
Yeah, that was disgusting, Daxter. What's wrong with you, man? Anyways, yeah, I was waiting for that platform to come back up, and it just wouldn't, so I was trying to finagle a jump there. Oh my god, this lurker, please get out of the way. I can't climb up because he's in the way. Ah, God. I am having such a hard time here. That was embarrassing. Anyways, now, when the lurker does not get in my damn way, we can just jump over this way. Ah! Everything is going wrong. What is happening here? It is just a constant stream of disasters. We can get the yellow eco, blast all of these crates here, and then get the scout fly and some precursor orbs. Jeez, I am just doing so miserably bad right now. We're going to drop down in this area right here, grab these precursor orbs if I can. Oh my god, the platforming in the game is just being all sorts of nasty to me right now. We can jump over to these platforms here, grab these precursor orbs, and the elevator should be coming back down soon. This can be taken to a third level, but there is nothing for us up there. We just want to go back the intended way. Fortunately, unlike other levels in the game, this level actually is quite generous with the large green eco orbs, so we don't have to worry about being at low health constantly, and having our best option for being refilled just dying. That was one of the more frustrating things about this game, I will admit, even if it isn't particularly difficult. As you can see, we're at 187 precursor orbs. Remember that we traded down to 20 before, so once we hit 220, because there are 200 in this level, we will be good to go. From this platform right here, we want to high jump to get up to here to grab this ledge. We will yellow eco blast that guy. And let me see around here. I forget if there are some precursor orbs that I passed up. We're just going to head this way. Yes, there are. So let's make our way over here, grab these precursor orbs, and then we can continue on our way. Oh, jeez. Okay, now it is out of my way. Oh, no! There was a grinder there. Once again, I am just misled by the things that I cannot see. As you can tell, this level is quite long and a little slow at times, and it definitely does not help when you're like me and you're just messing up on the easy things constantly, but that is life sometimes. Fortunately, we're closing in on the end of the level. Get out of my way, don't even think about it. Now, heading up to this platform right here, you'll probably notice this rotating thing. Actually, it can be pretty difficult to notice if you're just trying to move towards the platforms and the poles over there. We just want to wait for this thing to rotate. Never has the phrase, cool like a fool, but more appropriate. Anyway, once we get across that the intended way, we can make our way over to this area right here, continue along these platforms, jump between these collapsing platforms, over these grinders, to get to the final scout fly of the level. You don't have to go around that rotation just to get the scout fly. As you can see from that platform up there with the power cell, we could just jump down from there to get the scout fly, but because the rotating platform does lead to some precursor orbs anyway, it is in our best interest to just grab this right now, to make sure that we don't forget the orbs. So we'll make our way back over there, and we will wait around to wait around for it to rotate to its position right here, just so we can grab those precursor orbs on the way back. There we go. This time I did not fall. One of the few times in the game that I've taken fall damage. It's a mechanic that does not come up very often. Thankfully, honestly. Anyways, moving along these, we've got more of these poles to go along, so hopefully, yes, the camera is supposed to be more locked in this 2D position as you're going through this area. It just took a little while to realize that I was supposed to be doing that. Over here, we've got tons of Precursor orbs, and we're going to be grabbing more and more as we go along in this area. Are you? Failure is never too far away when you're dealing with forced 2D perspectives where you can become shifted on the 3D plane and end up missing things. Anyways, deal with that lurker right there. Get health that would have been nicer to have sooner, but, you know, we'll deal with what we have to deal with. Okay, keep moving along these poles right here. Oh, wait, I remember this now. It's, you know, it was more obvious in the PS2 version that you were supposed to ascend vertically there. I don't know why the camera didn't let me see that there were poles above me. It was just purely through memory that I realized, wait a second, something's not right here. Okay, there we go. Last of the Precursor orbs for the spider cave. Now we can just do the last bit of... Are you... Is it coke to say that these, the timing on this feels different from the PS2 version? I've never struggled with these in that version of the game. Whatever, I made it back, and now we have the power cell. Now we can get out of these godforsaken caves, so there's nothing for us to grab on the way back, so I'll just meet you at the exit of the spider cave. You know, this is probably the most times I've died in a recording for this video. Well, actually, I probably died more times just trying to jump along the tracks in Volcanic Crater, but in a level proper, this is probably the most times I've died. That's a noteworthy landmark all its own, right, eh? You know, this Let's Play has been pretty light on failure. Anyways, we're just going to be taking the long, slow ride on the mine carts to Lava Tube because the track over there, that side leading to Lava Tube is collapsed, so you may as well just ride the carts here, or you could almost kill yourself in the lava. You know, the general trend I've been following for this video so far. I don't know, we're just gonna have a nice relaxing ride on the carts to Lava Tube to reach it, and then we will find ourselves right outside it, we will make a save, and then that is where we are going to call this a video. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one, when we return through Lava Tube, the last zoomer level of the game, and the most complicated one. Should be a good time. Hope to see you then.
I don't dispute the doubts you've outlined, but it's my right to waste your time.